Hey viewers, we're going to be installing the shifter cables for this 1984 Univega Superstrata. This particular model came with the Shimano Dura Ace AX components. These are the arrow shifters. Of course, here's the front derailleur. We'll be looping this all the way through. It's kind of convoluted here. It's going to be running underneath these guides here that are brazed on, and looks like it loops through this area here, makes a tight turn around here, and here's where it gets, the anchor bolt is to get bolted on. So we got quite a few twists and turns to do here, so we'll go ahead and get this going here. Okay, so we'll be doing this with one hand here, the first part of it, then I'll set the camera down, but we'll go ahead and start with the front derailleur. I don't know why they did it like this, but this is as far forward as it goes, and you can see it bends all the way back here, so we'll be putting this through here first, of course. Pull it through here. There we go, fits in there good. Then I'm going to go ahead and loop this through here. I think I'm going to go ahead and set the camera down here, but I just want to show you how it loops through here in case I can't get the camera in quite the correct angle here so you can see it while I'm doing it with two hands. So let me go ahead and set the camera up here. Okay, so I've got it looped through the bottom guides there, the brazed on guides. And now we're going to put it through that little quick turn, tight turn right there. You can't really push the end through that because it gets hung up at the top part of it and won't turn. So I'm pulling it all the way through, and then what I'll be doing is snapping it into that place there. So put the camera down here. So what we'll do, get the other end here. This is eventually going to go through here. Sorry if I'm blocking that there. I'll show you in a minute here. Okay, so pull it up right through there. And just snapped it into place. So I just snapped it into place right in here. Again, if you try to push the end through, it just get hung up in there, wouldn't go through. So we're going to kind of pull this snug again. And now we'll be wrapping it around here. I don't know what Shimano was thinking with this, trying to make it arrow, but it was very difficult to do anything with this here. So let me see if I can get this here. There we go. And I'll go ahead and put the camera down again. We'll wrap this around and pull it snug. I'll show you again how I have that wrapped around there. And it goes between that little bolt and the washer. Got it snug. Cinch it down here. Okay. So as you see how it wraps, pretty convoluted here. It wraps around, we snapped it into place here, ran it through, come around this end, behind the washer. I'm going to go ahead and pull the cable, see how it shifts here. There we go. Okay, looks like it's going to work. And we'll get some more adjustments done here. As soon as I get this wrapped around here some more, I'm going to have it come out here a little bit further and then put the cable end here so to keep it out of the way of the pedal, and start it up after that. Okay, so we got this tightened down here, wrapped around. We kind of do a little bending and twisting to get this to come out the rear. We don't want it to hit the tire when the tire is put on. And when this is shifted outwards, you see the cable comes out. We don't want that hitting the pedal either, so we're going to have to make this kind of short here. Probably cut it off right about here. A little further out. Twist it down there. And I'll go ahead and get the cable end on here on the clamp. And then we got it in there in position. Just gotta put it out a little bit. Clamp it. And we're done. Bend it a little bit as we come out. Okay, looks like we're all set there. And got that out there. We'll see how that goes when we're pedaling. If we have to cut a little shorter, we will, but it's out of the way of the tire. Should be out of the way of the pedal, the crank, and the crank arm. So there we go. Now we're going to start with the rear shifter cable. Okay, just wanted to finish up here with a few more shots of the front and rear derailleur here. I don't know if they came out very well when we were originally threading the front cable here, but just wanted to recap it here for you. So I just wanted to show you some of the bends that it went through here, try and get better views. This first turn here is where it snapped in, and I ran it through this hole first and then pulled the cable tight and then snapped it into place here. So, and that's where it snapped in. And then as it looped around and came out here, we of course ran it through here and tightened it with the anchor bolt there. We ran it around and went in, there's a little round knob here, and we went on the inside of that and then bent it through this way out the back. So I just wanted to see if I could get some better shots of that for you there on the front derailleur. Okay, so now we're going to get the rear derailleur set up here. I'll go ahead and feed this through here. Fine. And then we'll go at the end here. Pull that through. Make sure everything's lined up there where it should be. Yep, looks good. And then come along here. And again, this is the AX model components. They had a lot of guides on this model, so I have to push it through there first. Through there. And of course another guide. Couldn't enough guides on this one. I'll just pull this through now. Make sure everything's snug in the right place. Not hitting the frame there. Okay, so, and again we want it inside the washer there. And this is number 6. There we go. Make sure that's on the inside there. And you can see how it goes on that nut there. I'll go ahead and pull this straight. And we won't put a lot on this. Right about there, so. twist it there a little bit, make sure it's together. And then we'll get the cable end on the clamp here again. And just put it right there. And there we are. All finished off there. Now we'll get these derailleurs adjusted and make sure everything's shifting okay. Now on the rear derailleur here, I think you could see where it came through this first guide here, cable guide. Here's the first loop that it went into here, and then as it came down again, they loop through this hole here. Cable comes down through this other guide, and let's see if we can get a good shot of that there. Hope you can see this better now. And then there's a little plastic guide inside there, and it pulls through, and of course through the anchor bolt on the inside of the washer there, and pulls through right there. So hopefully you can see that a little bit better than with the original filming here. Hope that shows up a little better. Okay, viewers, so I went ahead and adjusted these derailleurs. This front one's pretty self-explanatory. Of course, it has the H and L on it for you, so you know this is the high adjustment stop and the low adjustment stop. So that was pretty simple to adjust. The rear one was a little bit different. After a lot of trial and error here, this screw here is the upper limit, or the low adjustment. And this one here, with a completely different screw, is the high gear or the lower one. And also, they work differently. So if you turn this one in, it'll bring the stop towards the middle. When you let it out, it'll let it go further in, which is typical for most derailleurs. The high gear, or the lower gears, smaller gears here, is just the opposite. In order to bring it out, you have to turn the screw in, so turn it to the right. And of course the opposite, just turn to the left if you want it to go in. So yeah, so that was a little different. Also, what is a nice thing though, for this screw here and these two up here, take a 3mm Allen wrench, so that fits in there nicely and snug, so that's a little easier to use. Those shifters are done. And next we'll get the water bottle screwed on there, the holder. And that's about it, just for the tires. And we're going to decide what tires to get for this, and then we'll go ahead and show you the whole bike when it's done here. Again, so we're just about done with the entire build here. Next, of course, we'll be determining what tires we're going to be putting on this. And we'll be showing you the completed bike. If you'd like to see more restorations, and of course this one, please subscribe to our channel, and of course like our video. And thanks for watching, and remember to visit our site, classicjapanesebicycles.com. Thanks again.